Hey, Diggy here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions or you want to discuss something or you have any video ideas. I'm all ears. Click the bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video. And if you are not new here, welcome Bizak. Thank you so much for coming and checking in on your girl again. This particular video is about deja vu. I think we all done been there. Okay, so I wanted to give my perspective of what I think deja vu means and how we can kind of like use that to our advantage when consciously creating and manifesting. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so this video was inspired by me always having deja vu. Oh my gosh, like I have deja vu so much. It's crazy. I had a particular deja vu yesterday when I was like lying in bed scrolling through my social media, and it kind of just like clicked. And I think I've given my perspective on deja vu before, like in just casual conversation and stuff like that. But now I kind of feel like it's something completely different. And let me know if you agree or if you have any other differing views and perspectives, because I definitely want to know. Like, I want to know everything that you guys are thinking about the things that I'm saying. I want to know. So don't be shy to put it in the comment section because I want to know. Okay, now we got that clear. Let's move on. Basically, I feel like we have deja vu because of the whole like parallel universe and everything happening now, right? So yesterday I was like in a comment section that I had never been in before. Like, I promise I had never been in before. And because even if the girl had just posted the thing, so I'm in the comment section and I'm talking, I'm like, why am I having such deja vu here? But I thought about it. I would watch a bunch of videos and they would talk about like multiple universes or like parallel realities all happening simultaneously, right? Like everything is happening now. There's no past, no future. There's only the now. So it would make sense, like when we're thinking about like consciously choosing things and like bridges of incidents, like we're constantly switching through different realities because you could, by the choices that you're making. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited talking about this. Okay. Relax. So we're I can't even. Okay, so we're constantly flipping through by the choices that we make. In every second we're flipping through, you know, different realities. And a lot of people describe it as like a film strip. Like, you know, the when you record something, it's actually like frames. It's just taking a bunch of pictures, and you know, every frame would be a different picture. So I think that's a great way to think about reality, especially because I'm a visual person, so I need to see concepts in my head in order to understand it. So film strips, that's a great way to think of reality. So when you think about where your consciousness is, when you make a choice, you're flipping through the particular films. So if that is the case, which I believe is to be, but you know, I try not to speak in absolutes. But if that's the case and you're flipping through it, sometimes you might flip through the exact same particular like instance. Like, it's crazy. The one that I had yesterday was me scrolling through like Instagram. Now that is something that I do basically every day, and generally speaking, people who have Instagram, they go into comment sections and, you know, they comment back and have conversations and things like that. So I mean, it's not really too outrageous to feel like, oh, I might have done this before, because that's something that you do, whatever. But I live on the East Coast. Last year I took a trip to Los Angeles. Okay, that was my one and only time going to Los Angeles. How the heck did I have a deja vu in some convention hall in Los Angeles? I had never been there before. Like, I had never been there before. And that deja vu was kind of different from everything else because everything was warped. Like, I feel like I remember, like with deja vu, there's an essence of, I definitely did this before. Like, I remember doing this, but it's not possible because this is the first time I'm doing this, right? Like, that's what I understand deja vu to be. But in that particular deja vu, like, I was sitting in a chair and everything was like the exact same way, but it was just like warped, like reversed, like how cameras reverse things from the actual way that you're seeing it. Yeah, that's kind of how that deja vu went. That was like the craziest thing because I'm like, I've never been to LA. Like, I've never done this. I've never been here before. Like, the whole scene, like down to the fact that the lights in the place were red. Like, it was crazy how that joint went down. Cause and when I be having deja vus, I'll be like stuck. Like, I don't be moving because I just be like trying to process the fact that I feel like I've done this before, but there's no possible way that I've done this before. So that one kind of like shook me up crazy and kind of just had my wheels turning on what it means to have deja vu. But if you think about it, if everything is happening at the same time, then it's very, very possible that you flipped into something in a different, like, simultaneous parallel reality. Or maybe you completely, I used to think that deja vu meant that like you completely shifted, you know, into a different timeline. I used to think that that was what it was, like an adjustment of you shifting completely into a different timeline. But now I believe that every time I make a choice, every second, whether I choose to just sit here doing nothing or whether I choose to continue talking, that's a choice that's putting me into a different timeline. That's what I believe right now. So I just feel like maybe I just dipped into another, like I probably was in two realities at the same time. But how does this apply to conscious creation and manifesting, and how can it help you? I feel like if what I'm saying is true about deja vus and you're dipping into realities and things like that, I feel like that should encourage you to know that you can always switch. Like, that every choice you make can be a switch from one path that you wasn't trying to go down to something else that works out better for you and takes you down a different path that ultimately leads you to getting what it is that you want. If everything is happening now at the same dang time, which more and more I'm like really believing that, like there's like belief, like yeah, I believe it, and then there's like that internalized kind of belief that really like is absorbed into your being. I feel like that belief of the simultaneous happenings is now really getting absorbed into me and like my belief system as a whole. So I definitely think different, I move different based on that belief. But yeah, I feel like since that's something that I believe to be true, it definitely gives me the encouragement to think that I can always make a different choice. I can always, you know, change my mind from something that I don't want to experience to experiencing something that will make me happy or something that will be for the betterment of society. To be honest, like, because everything I do with the intention that it helps someone and that it helps me and my family, of course, but that it helps, you know, people that come in contact with me, anybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, anybody that interacts with me in any possible way. Every time I make a choice, I try to make that choice with that in mind. So thinking of deja vu as kind of like a confirmation that you're shifting through different realities and different timelines, that's like that ultimate encouragement, like, oh, I can definitely choose the life that I want. I can definitely do that. But you know, to each their own. Everybody's not gonna believe the same thing. And if you watch another video on deja vu, they probably won't be saying the same thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's the video. That's that's all I had to say about that. I was just like so excited because I'm like, I was really like on my bed like, there's no way I was doing this already. Like, yeah. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. I intend that this resonated with you and that you were able to get what it is that you needed and get some clarification, a different perspective, and that you go forth and prosper and apply the knowledge that you have learned in this video. If you haven't already, tune into all the other videos, because a lot of times I make these videos and they like add on to videos I've already done. So make sure you catch up, girl. Oh, also, if I say girl, that's gender neutral. I might say bro too. That's also gender neutral on this channel. So please don't be offended. I intend that you understand what I mean when I say girl or bruh. Okay? So that being said, thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for the very next video coming soon. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to everyone and you and your families. And I will see you next time.